Hey everyone, it's great to see you. I hope you're well and you've had a good week. We've not been quite so busy here this week, mainly because it's been pretty wet weather on the whole, but we did manage to get a few jobs done, so I won't carry on other than to say don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and thanks for watching everyone. On with the update. Pretty dingy, miserable, blustery Tuesday afternoon, so I'm not bothering to take the tarp off any more than this, but you can just about see we've been working on the cladding. That's much closer to finished, and the fish are all doing okay. They're happily and content in there. Can't really see them at the moment, but I'll take the tarp off again in a couple of days so you can see the cladding properly before we're finished. But that's the state of things at the moment. We're at the point now where it's almost like it can be snowing coming off this tree. Just look how bad it is. And you've got to get out here in the next few days and start picking the leaves up. But the pond is really at its worst looking point at the moment. You can see why it wouldn't be worth putting the skimmer on. It would just clog up instantly, and I'd be fighting a losing battle if I was trying to get the leaves out of there at the moment. So I'm just going to wait a couple more days, get most of those out in the next day or two, but then it gets a nice big deep clean before the winter really sets in. It's the only way I can really do this. I mean, it's crazy. Almost don't have a lawn. So again, this is a great example of why ponds shouldn't be built underneath a tree, especially something like a Gleditsia, which has tiny little leaves that drop off every autumn. So if you're ever thinking of putting a pond under a tree like this, just remember what mine looks like every year and all the work that we have to do to keep it clean. That was one of the main driving factors towards why I wanted to build the koi pond. Because as you can see, although there is trees by the koi pond, we tried our best to make sure there was none directly over the top of it, which we achieved, and that in itself is much better than that nature pond. We get a lot less leaves in this one, and it's much easier to cover with it being a big fish tank basically. Living so close to Salisbury Plain does make the air traffic a bit busy some days, which can make it a little bit harder to make these updates. It's always interesting. Now they're just showing off because they've probably seen me.
Maybe I'm in trouble.
It's a miserable, dark, wet Wednesday afternoon, but I said I'd take the tarp off to show you how the cladding's progressing. It's starting to look really nice now. Just a couple more little bits to do. We've got a box that we're adding on there which is made and just has to go on, and then we're going to reinstate the DIY filter in the next couple of days, and then after that make a better cover for the tarp that doesn't collect water. So, got a fair bit done, but still a lot more to do. Jobs never end really, do they? Few leaves I've got to take out of the pond and off the top of the net, but the fish are all doing okay. They're happy as ever, and the clarity's still quite good at the moment, so pond's back to being in an okay condition, and I'm going to go in before I get too soaked. There's the final bits of the cladding going on, so close to being completed now. Just a few more bits to go on, a couple more bits to do tomorrow, and then I've got to reinstate the DIY filter over there. But I'm over the moon with how that's turned out. Oh, hello cat. So, that's brilliant. Nice end to the week getting that done. There we go then. Like I said at the beginning, not been quite such a busy week this week, but we did get a few jobs done, and there's still plenty more to do before we get into the winter, so there'll be plenty more videos coming. Thanks for watching everybody, and don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the like button as well, and I'll see you in the next one everyone. Take care.